I mean, literally a lot of wisdom. Wiz and dumb. And now we will hear it. And I'm not sure how many of you is going to cry when you hear this wisdom. I'm sure the Muslims will agree with Zakir Naik 100%. I mean, whatever Zakir Naik he says, he must be true. All Muslims agree, even if they don't understand what he's saying. So today our topic is, destiny can be changed or not. Okay. This is the topic, what we can do. Listen carefully.
Abdullah from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. If Allah has written the destiny of all human beings 50,000 years before creation of the heavens and the earth, then why do we do du'as?
See here, a Muslim, the question showing you that Muslims, a Muslim from Malaysia, his name is Abdullah, saying like, okay, hello, okay, I'm a Muslim. So if Allah, he created my destiny 50,000 years before I'm created, so what the point? Can I change my destiny? Now Zakir Naik, he will give you the medication for that. Listen carefully. First, he's a doctor, so he know that he had the drug for it.
From Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. If Allah has written the destiny of all human beings 50,000 years before creation of the heavens and the earth, then why do we do du'as? For health or wealth or knowledge? That's a very good question. That if Allah has written the destiny.
I noticed that Zakir Naik is using iPhone. Zakir Naik. The kuffar phone. The American phone. You are supporting the American. What is the Muslim phone? Okay, no problem. Fashion, he's a fashion, you know, he don't carry any phone. If it's have to be iPhone. Okay.
And the destiny cannot be changed, then why should we do dua?
Why?
There's a hadith of a beloved prophet mentioned in Ibn Majah, volume number 1, hadith number 90, that destiny cannot be changed except by supplication.
And look how he get excited. Did you hear how his voice changed and became so loud suddenly? Look, listen. This is what I call it, like the spice of the food. Look, listen. He was speaking calm, and the second he start quoting the prophet, so excited. Listen carefully.
That's a very good question. That if Allah has written the destiny and the destiny cannot be changed, then why should we do dua? There's a hadith of a beloved prophet mentioned in Ibn Majah, volume number 1, hadith number 90, that destiny cannot be changed except by supplication, except by dua. So,
I mean, look how stupid this religion is. There is one of you, I think it's a female lady. You know, the Muslims, they say that women are stupid. This is what they say. They say women all have a brain. This is a post of a female lady. I don't know where she's from, but I think she's a Christian. She said, if you need to pray to change your destiny, Allah should know that you will pray to change your destiny. So it is still a destiny that will be praying to change the destiny. If I am that Zakir Naik now, and you are saying that to me, I will say to you, Brother Sister, with him. And Sister, you get the point there. You get the point there. What she got the point? She hit you in the head, you idiot. If everything you say, everything you do is a destiny by Allah, that's mean Allah, He will destiny to you to pray to Him to change your destiny. I mean, how stupid this religion is. Because everything you do is a destiny, including your prayer. So when Muhammad he said, and Zakir Naik getting so excited, saying you can change your destiny, and this is the only way to change your destiny is by making a prayer to change your destiny. But if your prayer itself is a destiny, that means this is the most stupid argument ever. So Allah destined to me to be a Muslim, and then Allah destined to me to pray as a Muslim, and then Allah destined to me to speak and say words as a Muslim, and then Allah destined to me to ask Allah to change my destiny. But this is a destiny which is Allah destined to me to change my destiny. Who is the crazy here? What is this? And look how he gets so excited, like, yeah, it's very important. And you know, remember in the other video, he says, Allah don't make destiny, Allah predict. If you remember yesterday, and the reason I am concentrating in this topic, because this topic is really destroy everything Islam stands for. Like you go to heaven, blah, 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 blah. It's a destiny. You do, you don't do, you believe, you don't believe, it's a destiny. In this video here, the guy was asking him, okay, if everything is destined by Allah, if anyone commit any sin, then who is to blame? Zakir Naik, he claimed in this video that destiny does not exist in Islam. Allah just predict.
If I am destined to commit a murder, and then I commit a murder, but naturally, I will not be responsible for it. It is Allah who has destined it. Therefore, He will be responsible. Then, why should I be punished for this?
As far as the question of this qadr is concerned, it's a common question asked by Muslims as well as non-Muslim about the qadr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it's difficult to understand. I'd like to give an example for people to know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ilm ghaib, has knowledge of the unseen. He has knowledge of the future. I'd like to give an example that if in a classroom there is a teacher who teaches the students, after 1 year has passed, before the examination, the teacher predicts that this child, he will come first class first. This child, he'll get a second class. This child, C, he will fail. And once the examination takes place, and when the results are out, student A gets the first class first, student B, he gets the second class, student C, he fails. Now the question I would like to ask is that just because the teacher predicted that the student C would fail, can the student C blame the teacher saying that because the teacher predicted that I will fail, I have failed?
So here Zakir Naik saying that Allah, He just predict. There's no destiny. He just denied destiny totally. Do you know what Muhammad said about those who deny destiny? Do you know what Muhammad he said about them? They are kuffar. Let me try to find you the hadith. They are what? They are kuffar. Let us see. Muhammad, he predicted that there are going to be in his nation people who they are liars like Zakir Naik, who will deny destiny and they will claim it is just a prediction. Allah is guessing. The Prophet said, among my people, there will be people who will falsify divine decree. This is what Zakir Naik he just did in this video. But you see, Zakir Naik here in this video is just trying to defend the stupidity of Islam. So he's saying, yeah, you cannot blame God for what happened, what you did. But as you see, it's a decree. Everything in Islam is a decree. Even Muhammad, he said that even fornication, even a man kissing a woman, even a man looking at a woman, is a decree from Allah. And by the way, there is an idiot, he said in the comment, that I don't show ask Christian Prince to show you the book. So what we are doing all this time, all those years, I'm doing what? Tell him to tell you the name of the book. Tell him to tell you the name of the hadith, the number of the hadith. So all those years we are showing nothing in the screen except the name of the book, the hadith, the reference, and your Muslim website, and even we post it in the chat. And then the Abdul, because he is angry, you tell him to show you the name of the book. Read carefully. Zakir Naik, he says, you cannot blame Allah for your destiny, for an act you do. Allah is just predicting. You don't even know. I mean, the guy, he says, Allah, he knew ilmul ghaib, and then he gave an example that the teacher predict who will pass, who will fail. And by the way, this is not true. A teacher, he do not deal with the student by prediction. Because a student can pass any prediction in the exam if you work hard. You don't know what he's doing at home. So he come to the, maybe all the year he was lazy, and before the exam he works so hard, studies so hard, and then he will surprise you. So teacher don't decide a student going to fail by prediction. He decide by what he see as an action from the student. After the student do the action, not before. Zakir Naik, he said, Allah is not decreeing for you what you do, which is totally against the teaching of Muhammad. As you see, even fornication is a decree from Allah. Verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. Do you see the word necessity, must commit? It's not a choice to commit or not. Allah wrote for you, you are going to sleep with this woman, and Allah wrote to this woman to sleep with this man. It's not a choice. And here we are talking about sin, not the good thing. We are talking about fornication, adultery. So why they lie to us in the TV and they say something totally different? But Zakir Naik, in different video, he agreed that everything is a decree. Because this is what the video about. Destiny, can it be changed or not? I mean, look at this stupid idiot. In one video, he's saying that Allah, he just predict, and you can't blame Allah for action you did. And in this video, the title is Destiny, can it be changed or not? And then in the video, he says the only way to change your destiny is to make supplication to the one who made the destiny. Have you ever heard of something more funny and stupid than this? It's like those people, they are suffering from drugs. I'm talking about people like Zakir Naik. In one video, he is making destiny as if it's not exist. And the other video saying, no, there's no way to change your destiny except by making supplication to Allah, so he changed your destiny. And if your prayer is a destiny and your act is a destiny, so how that can be changed to this destiny? So Allah, he made me pray to him. It's a destiny. Allah in the destiny decide to me I will say certain words. And then that words who I am forced to say by Allah is going to change my destiny because I send it to Allah. The Quran says in the chapter of the insan, which means the human, وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ, or مَا يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Nothing of the will you will except what Allah will. I don't know if that makes any sense anyway. As usual, nothing makes sense there. Have you ever seen anything make sense in this cult? Let us read the verse together. Okay, hold on. As usual. Oh boy. Oh. Let us show you some verses so we can laugh together. Where we will go, where we will go. Let us go to the chapter. Let us see this one. This one is good, but I want to show you something more clear. Okay. All those verses, by the way, is about Allah will, but I want to show you the extreme stupid ones. Chapter 3, verse 129, Allah, He forgive whoever He want, He punish and torture whoever He want. It's not about really what you do. Because remember, it is Allah decree for you. You are not really making a choice. Okay. Or they're repeating the same thing. All right. Who is the one? How a person can be a straight person according to Islam, like a straight who don't commit sin? Is it something you choose, or it is Allah's choice? The Quran says this is the choice of Allah, not your choice. Then the question is, if it's not me who choose, how I can be good or bad? So what make me good and what make me bad? It's Allah who make you bad and Allah who make you good. That's wonderful. Then why the hellfires exist? If the one who make me bad and the one who make me good is the God who you call him Allah, so Allah is the one should go to hell. Because of him, this person is going to go to hell, not because the man he did something deserved to go to hell. Because if I am forced to do something and that is not of my choice, then why I am being punished? All those chapters in the front of us in the Quran is a joke. Read carefully with me and laugh. And ye will not, unless it be the will of Allah. Let us change the translation. This guy, he's using, I don't know what kind of software to translate, obviously. All right. And you will not, what is, this is English now. And you will not, unless it be that Allah wills. What? Okay. Change the translator. You will not, and let it's Allah will. Go to different idiot. But ye shall not will except as Allah wills. Any Muslim there in the bushes can tell us how we can function with this? So now I went live on air to expose Allah. The Quran saying, it is not your will, but it is the will of Allah to go online, expose me. Any Muslim in the bushes? Muhammad Wasim Iqbal, he's saying Allah is the master of universe. What does have to do with our topic? Okay, he's the master, he's the chief of the kitchen. But based on this, if a man he will to rape a woman, it is not his will, it is the will of Allah. Tamara saying the translator does not make sense, but the translator is struggling with the stupid Quran. The Quran, first of all, doesn't make sense. Therefore, the Muslim, they look like, you know, those translators like a bunch of crazy people trying to fix it. We change the translator. Let's see Shakir. Maybe Shakir, he can do better. And you do not please except that Allah please. What does have to do with the pleasing now? Look at this idiot. We change the translator. The whole meaning changed. Let us go to who? I don't know. Wahadin. This is a human being. His name is Wahadin. Okay. But you cannot will unless God, the Lord of the universe, so will. Muslims, help us. So when the Jews, they come to kill Jesus, it was not their will according to the Quran. It was the will of Allah. Any Muslim? Mustafa, look, guys, Mustafa is saying that Allah is all-knowing. Well, how come your God, Allah, all-knowing, yet he did not know how the baby is created? I mean, have you ever heard of a God? He said that the woman, she have a sperm coming from her breast, from her, the top of her ribs, and the man have a sperm coming from his backbone. Allah is all-knowing, brother. Allah is all-knowing, but he said there's hail coming from mountains in heaven. This is the all-knowing God. Allah is all-knowing, but he claimed that there is 7 heaven, and the distance between them is 500 years. And Allah is holding the sky from falling in us. How, Badrar? Because there is pillars we cannot see. Allah is all-knowing, but he believe or he teach that the sky is held by a mountain called, do you know what the name of the mountain? Qaf. And this mountain, we cannot see it because it's blue. And the color of the sky is coming from the blue mountain. This is the all-knowing God. Allah is all-knowing. I mean, shall I continue until next year, telling you how much Allah he knew? Allah, the all-knowing, he taught his prophet that if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. And if the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. This is the all-knowing. Now, who want to answer us about this? You cannot will unless it is Allah will. Any Muslim? Arabic challenge for Hamdi? I mean, you know those kids, all of them, they make a challenge for me, but nobody show up. Here we go, I'm here. Call me. The one who want to challenge a person, he don't make a video, says, I challenge you. The person, he have a way to call him. He go almost every day on air. And he say, okay, who want to call me, call me. And you don't call, it's mean your challenge is like Allah. Fake. It's a fake. And who is this potato? I never heard of this potato before.